Hello. Hello. Now live. It is not. It actually is 8:59, but we're starting a minute early, so we'll give everybody a minute to be here. But we wanted to make sure we didn't have any technical issues, and so
as we've had in the past.
Yeah, as we've had in the past. So we start off a little earlier. So we'll give everybody a few seconds to get on and we can jump into today's message. For those who didn't get an email today, we're sorry, but Cheryl is off on medical leave and she sends that out. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock, September the 10th, Monday, Happily Married Monday with the Jolleys, Dr. Willie Jolley and D. Taylor Jolley. A lot of people call her Dr. D, but it's actually D. Taylor Jolley with the big smile. So everybody, this is my bride D.
You really want to say big teeth, but I get
it. Big smile, that's her. So we are here today and we want to thank y'all for all of your kind comments. That we've gotten so many nice comments from people in places that we didn't expect who watched this.
Really?
Yeah. And have shared it. And some people have said, I got it from a dear friend of mine who shared it with me, shared the link with me.
Oh, that's wonderful.
We want to thank all of you. We've gotten a lot of great comments and we're really grateful. For those who are just joining us for the first time maybe, we have a book called Make Love, Make Money, Make It Last, 10 Secrets to Shape a Great Marriage that we wrote last year. And we have been promoting it via Facebook, through television and radio interviews. And we are grateful for all the people who have said this is such a powerful book. We are grateful for you. So you have been the ones who are pushing it. And we don't sell it on Amazon because we want to make sure that people can get 2 copies at a reasonable price. And so we give a deal for 2 copies. So each one of you can read at the same time the book and grow together as you read and learn together. Also, we have a new audio from Grace Church, Make Love, Make Money, Make It Last, live. And it's lit, as they would say. But we don't hold back anything on this when we talk about sex, money, and communication. The big 3. She's a piece of work.
I haven't said a word.
Okay, we're going to talk about something very important tonight. We've gotten a lot of folks who have reached out to us about drama in their relationship. Some of them are going to the divorce court as a result of it. And we want to give you some tips on how to keep the drama at bay and how to handle drama. So in the book, we have a chapter that deals with drama. Chapter number 5, Leave the Drama with Your Mama. And we talk about what do you do when you have drama in your household or in your life, and how do you get past it? And we've had a lot of folks just recently come with some drama. Most of this is a result of what we found to be little things that become big things, and a lot of it is about respect and security or the lack thereof.
You want to give the summary and then we'll
let me do that. You know, before we do that, let's define. And I had my phone here a minute ago. There it is.
Phone's right there, honey.
Define drama, because a number of people I've asked or talked to, one guy particularly said he was from another area of the country, and he said, what do you define drama as? And I said, okay, that's a good question. So let's define drama. Drama is when there's an emotional and sometimes irrational emotional response to some stimuli and it might be irrational at an irrational or inappropriate time. I.e., you're out at dinner and you have a conversation, and someone says, "You never pick up after yourself," and it becomes a big argument.
Well, it might be irrational to you, but not to the person who said it.
Yeah, but is it to say it then and holler and scream? So drama might be emotional outbursts, or sometimes manipulation. So we said drama is, by its definition, it is, when we talk about relationship drama, drama queens, drama kings, or are dramatic people, the emotional upheaval or turbulence felt in a relationship in an episodic level that has a powerful and uncomfortable feeling through manipulation and or control. It might be a made-up conflict. There might be hollering, screaming, stonewalling, crying, shutting down, and tends to be blaming your partner and anger-based behavior. Okay, drama, anger-based behavior, hollering and screaming. Now, for those who know us, we know we talk about it in our books and in our programs. We've been married for 33 years. We haven't had an argument in 30 years.
You see how quiet I am? That's why we haven't had an argument.
Is that true? Is that the truth? Or is that what you say in interviews? Because that's not the truth. She expresses herself when we disagree, but we express it differently. No hollering and screaming. Come closer, because you're out of the frame.
Am I out of the frame?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We express it differently. We don't holler and scream, and we have a no drama zone at home. Life is drama filled. You leave home to go to work, you might have traffic, you might have people cutting you off, giving you nasty gestures. You might have a boss who's mean and nasty, or co-workers who talk about, I don't know what goes on, but I do know that there's enough drama and just out in the world that when you get home, you don't need any more drama. Anybody up there with me? You don't want any more drama. You got enough at work. You don't need to come home. So your home should be a place of peace. So what we talked about in our book, Leave Your Drama with Your Mama. There is a psychological law that says focus on peace and you prosper. Focus on drama and you flounder. Dr. David Goodman. Dr. Clarice Fluitt, our dear friend who was on the Get Motivated tour with us, said, through the years, love is blind, but marriage is an eye-opener, where people can sometimes show their worst selves. And so I define drama as negative, messy situations that create anxiety and stress in the lives of the people it's directed toward. This might include hollering, screaming, nagging, temper tantrums, shutting down communication, pre-planned emotional exhibitions like fake crying. During reality show, you see higher ratings because of drama. Well, we want to say marriage is not a reality show. And the ratings in reality shows are built on drama. The ratings or the success of a marriage is not. You don't want to have drama in your marriage. So we have decided years ago that we wouldn't have any crazy drama. When I was a child, I had temper tantrums. I would holler and scream and jump up and down. But one day I realized something. That didn't serve me well.
Because you got to beat.
I got a beating. And so I realized that wasn't working. So I had to change my way of handling my frustrations. And I think that's what we want to talk about. How do you handle your frustrations? How do you handle your insecurities? And one of the questions we got just recently from a couple. The husband is a very outgoing, handsome, charming, or any other words you want to use? Smart guy. And the ladies are impressed with him.
No, they fall all over him.
Okay.
But his wife is also beautiful.
Wife is gorgeous, beautiful.
Very accomplished professionally.
Yep, very accomplished.
So what's the challenge?
The challenge is that...
Let me read the question.
Go ahead.
Okay. Let me say this about drama. One way to deal with drama is to see it as a tool of manipulation. And if you see chaos, I tend to see chaos as trying to distract me from my goals. So if I see drama, confusion, loud talking, and in instances like that, that would have to be when we're out and about and involved in other situations, I tend to step back and be silent because I immediately see it as a way of trying to distract me from my goal. So I'm not going to fall into that trap of also encouraging escalation of the situation by trying to out-talk, be louder than. It doesn't work. So the louder and more out of control they are, the calmer and more controlled I am of myself, so I can figure out the possible outcomes that will serve me well.
Right.
Okay?
So we had
the particular question.
No, go ahead.
Okay. My wife says she feels insecure. She wants me to spend more time with her. We have 2 children under the age of 4 years. I admit I have female friends, but not having sex with them.
Okay.
This is kind of like a summary of that situation.
Go back to where we started some weeks ago about the difference between men and women and their needs. Women need security and intimacy, but they need security. They need it desperately.
And what might security look like? You're saying it, but what's the definition?
Well, security is it comes in different forms. It might be financial security. I know that I need some
time and attention.
Time and attention. Security in the sense that you got me, and I don't have to worry about you.
And I can depend on you.
And that you love me
unconditionally.
And you're not roving eye looking past me to look at the other pretty girl. That's part of what that security means. And so I'm saying I would say to this young man, and I have told him, that it's very important that you make it a priority to even go overboard in making your wife feel secure. I don't ever think it would hurt. There's no such thing. You know, there's an old saying that says you can never be too rich, too thin, or too young looking, or something to that effect. But you can never have too much security for your spouse. You just can never have too much. So it's incredibly important. If you've ever heard me speak, I talk about my wife. A lady called today, said, I saw you on TV. And she said, I just wanted to call and say I was so impressed about the way you talk about your wife from the stage. And I said, wow, thank you. She said, that really meant a lot to me because my husband doesn't make me feel that way. So, security. Husbands and wives can create drama. People talk about drama queens, but you can always also have drama kings. So, here are the things, the antidotes for drama. Make your significant other feel significant.
And how do you do that?
There are a number of ways to do it.
How do you do it?
I do it by talking about you, one. I do it by making sure when we out, I hold hands with you.
That's important. We always hold hands.
We always hold hands.
Where we're going.
Yep.
Walking across the street.
Yep.
Going to Walmart.
Yep. We hold hands. but also
Nice, simple thing.
that I speak to you in a manner that's respectful.
Yes.
Okay.
You speak in a loving fashion.
Yes, and I don't make and never make any jokes about our relationship. It's not funny. I've heard people
No.
say things like, "This is my future ex-wife." What? No. That's not funny. Maybe you think it's funny, but it is not funny.
And why isn't it funny?
Because one is that it creates a lack of respect and security, and second, it can become a
Self-fulfilling prophecy?
self-fulfilling prophecy.
Mm.
So I don't speak anything in my life I don't want. I don't talk about being sick. I don't talk about being broke. I don't talk about being poor. I don't talk about any of that. I talk about good in my life. I speak it. Your words have power. So you need to use your words in a powerful way. As a man speaketh, and as a man speaketh and thinketh, so as he or she is.
So, if the words have power, and
Then-
you want to help your mate be secure in your relationship, then what you say to him or her becomes very important
Right. So
all the time.
anecdote number 2, speak well of your spouse in public and in private. So then be considerate. Anecdote number 3, you must learn to be considerate. Be considerate.
Now, what does that mean?
So that means that you consider them as much or more than you consider yourself. Case in point. My wife says yesterday, it's raining here. I'm going to tell the truth. It's raining in D.C. What did you say?
I said, remind me to take the plants on either side of the door, front door, into the yard so that they can get drenched by the rain.
Right. And she just said that kind of in passing.
Because I'm the gardener, by the way.
Right.
He's not the gardener.
I don't know. I have a green thumb. Do not give me a plant. It will die.
He does not pull weeds, by the way. So I'm the gardener. Did I say I was the gardener?
You're the gardener.
Okay. All right.
So, when I came in, she came in one door and I came in
Yeah.
the other door. And she was talking to our son. I came in the other door where the plants were, put my stuff down, and I went back out and took her plants out into
So
the
when I
rain.
remembered that I wanted my plants to be drenched by the rain, I went to the front door.
I was gone by this time.
You were gone. Yeah,
my
you had
my
left.
son and I had gone.
Yes,
We
you
went-
had left. And it was such a pleasant surprise. It was really very sweet. Little plants were out in the grass. Well, in the mulch. We don't have grass. And I called him to say I just thought that was so thoughtful that he remembered to take my plant.
Be considerate, folks. And she does the same for me constantly. She's considerate.
That means I cook.
No, not just cooking. I mean, just the little things. You know, just coming up at night and saying, "I know you want a bottle of water. You bought me
I
some
do
water."
that.
And so little things make a big difference. And then
Anticipate needs.
anticipate. And then what our friends have said we interviewed for the book over and over again. And so many people, as we asked a couple at Mr. Borley's funeral. They had been married 62 years, this couple. I said, what's the secret? And the wife and the husband almost said at the same time, forgiveness. Forgiveness. Just forgive each other when you
I
hurt.
forgive you for being messy. That's another you have to learn to laugh. Oh, that's so important.
You understand that, folks. Well, part of the reason we don't have drama is because we learn to laugh, and the fact that she is a neat freak.
I'm anal. That's okay.
Neat freak, and I am the complete opposite. It's really,
So it gives me work to do.
it's really one of these odd couple kind of things where Felix and Oscar. I am not a neat. I'm not a neat cat. I wasn't a neat. That's not what I did. So I've had to work on that. That's part of my working on. I have to work. I got my little
You
space.
do work on it. Sometimes you fall off the wagon now.
Yeah, but this wasn't my strength. I didn't come from a household.
I had to learn to laugh about it because otherwise I'd have no hair. I would have pulled all my hair out.
But forgiveness. we forgive each other. Sometimes she's a little Kurt. Where she's in her not with me particularly, okay, but when she can be in her business mood and she's talking to people, I have to remind her. Okay, you get a little hyper sometimes when you're talking to
about the money?
yeah, there you go. Talking to a client who owed money.
Oh my God.
Woo. So anyway, look, we got to get through this.
Okay.
We got to go. So forgiveness. Now, Dee's perspective, she talked about a number of things about forgiveness, and she said drama is a choice. Once you understand that, you realize drama is never necessary. And so we go into a great deal of communication about that. So here are the things we want you to know. Drama and crazy is a choice. As things get crazy in your life, doesn't mean that you got to get crazy with them.
It takes two to have drama.
Yep.
You can't have drama by yourself.
Well, and if you do, as the old man said to me, it takes two to argue. Let them argue by themselves.
Then that means they're crazy.
They're a little crazy. Be kind and continue to extend an olive branch. So this couple, we told them y'all need to extend olive branches to each other. I mean, it had gotten really bad. They had separated, and we encouraged them to get back together. They had 2 little children. They have been working on that, and they're doing much better.
Working on being friends and talking to each other about what their concerns were.
Right. And also about the challenges and ways to get over those challenges, i.e., as I said, the women find him very attractive, and some women almost throw themselves on him. And therefore, it becomes very disconcerting for the wife. But that is a two-way ship, or a two-way street. One, he must be mindful of that and go overboard to make her feel secure. And second, she also has to feel comfortable and learn to trust. And it's it's ongoing trust that must be developed. But constantly say, I appreciate when he does show some distance himself from the other women, how much she appreciates that. So she conditions.
But he chose her.
Yeah, but she conditions his future behavior by her present actions. So when he does something she likes, she should condition that and say, thank you, I appreciate that. That really meant a lot to me. Rather than
how it made me feel.
Made me feel great.
Made me feel wanted,
Yep.
needed.
Yep, so conditioning. Then make your home a no drama zone. We don't have drama here. And we work here, and we're here. We got our offices are here. Our studios are here. Radio, television studios are here. Our staff works in a separate part of the house. But we don't have drama here. We do not have drama because it's not conducive for our relationship. So make your house no drama here. Just make it a no drama. Stay away from drama queens and drama kings. Don't hang out with people who are full of drama. And don't hang out with negative people who always say, if I was you, I'd do such and such. Don't hang out with negative people.
So you have to change your associates.
That's right. You know the old saying.
It's a choice.
Hang out with 9 losers, you're gonna be number 10. Mm-hmm. And so, and that's true. And so you want to hang around people who are in positive, uplifting relationships.
So you have to select carefully. And I think in the first one that should be your spouse, and you guys can work on being friends and having a sense of humor. That really helped me, having a sense of humor, because I was really a very serious person. I still am. But having a sense of humor is really a choice. And I had to get a sense of humor to deal with Willie, because he's just like over the edge all the time.
I'm always having fun. Life is fun.
Over the edge all the time.
Over the edge all the time.
So I got a sense of humor to survive.
She got a sense of humor, but she didn't have one. But she got a sense of humor now. She did. And actually, we were in Home Depot last week. Remember? Yeah. And you were pushing the cart. I had gone away, and I came in, and Was it Walmart or Home Depot? Where you got all confused, got all
Oh, you were
discombobulated.
making me laugh. No, it was Home Depot.
Yeah, and we just started laughing. I mean, uncontrollably laughing. And she was all discombobulated, and she got up in the line. They said, "Ma'am, there's a line."
I got all confused and went to the front of the line, and they said, "Oh, ma'am, the line is back there." I was like, "See."
When you see drama, now this is for the people who are not yet married. There are going to be some people who watch this and pass this on because the book has a chapter in the book for people not yet married. The last chapter, special chapter for those not married on how to choose the right one. We want you to get that book if you're not married and read that chapter because it helps you to choose the right one. But it says here in chapter
It's really
5,
a mindset. It really is a mindset. Okay.
when you see drama early in a prospective spouse or a person you're dating, if you see drama early, don't think you'll change them by marrying them.
You don't change anyone. No.
Because people show you who they are. Maya Angelou said, when people show you who they are the first time, believe them. So if somebody's abusive, verbally, physically, that's a no-go, okay? No-go. That's drama. That drama is unacceptable. Now, all drama we try and tell you don't do, but that one, if you're physically abusive, verbally abusive in any form, it's a no-go. No. That's not acceptable. Okay, sorry, Alexis. Alexis talking to us from over there. So, leave the drama
It's time.
with your mama. Now, so many have asked. We really got some major issues. We got some calls and some emails from people who need triage. I mean, serious triage. Some of them around the country who tune in. So on the 27th of this month, September 27th, we're going to have
Which is a Thursday.
a online seminar, real time, where you can ask your questions and we will answer them real time. I think the cost is going to be $20 a couple, and it's available we'll have it on jollymarriage.com, but if you want to send an email to info@williejolly.com to make sure that you are notified, that we will put you on a list to let you know as soon as it's ready to get seats available. Cheryl's out on, as I said earlier, on medical leave, so we'll talk to her about setting it up, but it will be happening soon. We'll be putting it on the website so that you can register. jollymarriage.com, and get your book, jollymarriage.com/live. It will probably be jollymarriage.com/webinar, I would assume. But we'll know. Just send us an email, info@williejolly.com, and Cheryl will send you back how to register. This will be something I think if you've got either you or somebody you know is in a marriage mess and you need help right now, this $20 is a lot better than divorce lawyer costs and all of the problems that come from that. So if you're in a marriage mess and you need some triage, join us on the 27th, where we will have relationship triage with the Jolleys. Okay?
That's it.
I think that's it. I want to thank y'all for your time. Remember,
I hope you had a great Labor Day. And this is fall now, so we are back to school. I was telling we don't have school kids anymore. Everybody's grown. But I was sharing that we are back to school. I'm a former school teacher too, but back to school, back to a more structured routine in terms of the family, and in the last quarter. So we want to make the last quarter the best quarter of the year.
absolutely.
Relationship-wise, financial-wise, so we got to get busy.
Wait,
Okay?
jollymarriage.com.
Jolly
Get
out.
your book, get your CD, to double CD, and you'll be able to sign up for the live online seminar, Marriage and Relationship Triage. If you're in a marriage mess or you know somebody, you want to be on that one. Our time is up.
Jolly out.
Jolly out. See y'all later. God bless you. Bye bye.